Hello everyone, my name is Caitlin and you're watching Likeable Cocktails. We are back with a whole new episode of All About The Spritz. Now today, we are going to take a classic cocktail, the Negroni, and turn it into a Spritz style cocktail. Now the Negroni does have a cousin cocktail called the Sbagliato, which is super similar and kind of Spritz-like, but we're going to take both of those cocktails, the Negroni and the Sbagliato, and create our own. Now, like with all of our Spritz style cocktails, we don't need any equipment for this one, just the glass we're going to serve it in. So today, we're working with our rocks glass. So as always, step one, we need to add some ice to our glass. Now today I'm working with some really fun ice. A buddy of mine owns an ice company here in Vancouver called Kodama Ice Co. And he dropped off a bag full of amazing crystal clear ice cubes. So I'm gonna dive into my fancy ice for this cocktail and put one in my glass. Alright, so now that we have ice in our glass, we can start building our drink. So much like the Negroni, this is an equal parts style cocktail. We're going to start off with some gin. I'm going to be using Tanqueray number 10 today because of its citrus forward notes, and I really think it goes great in this style of Spritz cocktail. So I'm going to be using 3/4 of an ounce. Now for our next ingredient, much like the Negroni again, we're going to be using some Campari. Now Campari is like a bitter Italian aperitif style liqueur. It's really great in lots of Spritz style cocktails. Whether you're drinking it just with soda water or just with some Prosecco, it's really nice. So again, I'm going to be using 3/4 of an ounce right into my glass. Okay, and for our next ingredient, this is where we switch it up a little bit from our Negroni style cocktail to our Spritz style cocktail. Instead of using a sweet vermouth, we're actually going to be using St Germain. Now St Germain goes great in this cocktail for kind of the beginner boozy drinker. Now the Negroni has such a nice bitter, boozy forward taste to it that it can throw some people off. So with this Spritz, I want it to be super approachable. So with the St Germain, the elderflower liqueur, this is going to bring a little bit of sweetness to this cocktail and make it a little bit more light and bright. So again, we're adding 3/4 of an ounce. Now as always, to make this an authentic Spritz style cocktail, we need bubbles. So I'm gonna go to my friend Cava over here. Now again, like I said with my previous episode on the St Germain Spritz, I'm using a Cava style bubble because I don't want this drink to be too sweet. Now you can use a Brut. I mean, if your personal preference is a Prosecco or maybe an Italian sparkling wine, definitely go ahead and use that. But for me personally, I want to keep this drink a little on the dry side, so Cava is my best option for that. So with the Cava, I just want to top up my drink. Give this a quick stir around. I have my trusty chopstick here, and you're ready to serve your drink. Now to add a nice finishing touch to our cocktail, I'm gonna add a slice of grapefruit right on the top. Now this is really gonna highlight those citrus notes in our gin and really bring out the nice punchiness of this cocktail. I put this cocktail on many menus that I've written in the past, and it's always been a crowd favorite. So I call this one the high and dry. Cheers! Now for me, this cocktail is the perfect combination of that bitterness, that sweetness, that bubbliness, that great Spritz style aperitif drink. So I hope you give it a try at home. So make sure to hit follow, hit like and subscribe, and stay tuned for more cocktails here on Likeable Cocktails.